Okay, so I'm going to show you behind the scenes of Burnout Recovery. So, Burnout Recovery, I'm so passionate about giving you everything you need, right? So, I don't want to overwhelm you by giving you too much, but at the same time, it's not in integrity to me to give you part of the puzzle and then like leave other bits out. So with burnout recovery, we regulate the nervous system, we balance your cortisol levels, we look at the behaviors that are driving burnout and the subconscious beliefs that are driving them. We release stored trauma that is stored in the body. We understand the trauma, we release it, and then we heal the body from chronic stress. So chronic stress impacts everything, right? Everything non-essential, so hair, nails, these kind of things are impacted. Our gut health is impacted. Our hormones are impacted. Our thyroid is impacted. So this is really a comprehensive program where we heal your body from burnout. We look at the behaviors that are driving it to reprogram them so we don't continue them, and we heal the body from this chronic stress. Now, that is a lot. So I have broken it down over 12 weeks, and you get a module a week and it's ordered in the module for the fastest results, right? So you could just do weeks 1 to 3 and get insane results. And people literally tell me after 1 week, they like feel so much better. But then you also have the rest of it, right? So it's a combination of teachings, education, and practices. And so everything is broken down. So say, for example, you have 15 minutes to like watch a training while you're getting ready in the morning, you can stick it on and listen to it in the background. And then if you've got 15 minutes that evening to do a practice, you could do it like that or whatever, right? It's all broken down to little bits. So there's no like 2-hour masterclasses to watch. Everything's broken down into like 15, 20-minute things. So we've got module 1 and module 2 look at the nervous system. So we get to know the nervous system and get to know your personal nervous system. And then we start talking about regulation and dysregulation. And I teach you how to bring your body back into regulation for every single state. And then we also work on increasing the window of tolerance, which in my opinion is the most important thing, right? Because when we have an increased capacity and increased window of tolerance, we don't get dysregulated so quickly. And so I help you expand your window of tolerance so you're not going into these dysregulated states of fight, flight, fawn, shut down, freeze, right? We then go into the adrenals, healing the adrenals. We start diving into trauma. What is it? Why do we all have it? It's not like a big like car crash, post-war PTSD thing, you know, literally not having your parents' emotional support growing up is a trauma. And I give loads of examples, right? But this is kind of like all educational stuff. And then we do practices to dive into your own traumas. We work with the breath to release stored trauma. And then we do some somatic practices to release the trauma. Then we start diving into healing the body from stress. So as you can see here, week 6, we start diving into gut health. We dive into detoxification because toxins in the environment actually are a stress on the body and cause stress hormone production, right? And people just don't know that, right? So we look at detoxification, supporting the body. We dive into sex hormones, both male and female. So there's separate modules for men and males and females. We do thyroid, healing the thyroid. And then we also dive into the subconscious beliefs that are driving your behaviors that are burning you out. We dive into the patriarchy, how that has burnt out both men and women for different reasons. And then the final module is about building resiliency. It's kind of having these tools to stay, once you've recovered from burnout, is stay resilient throughout. So as I say, I could have done you a 6-week program and like just included half of this stuff so it doesn't feel as overwhelming. But I'm like, no, that isn't integrity to me. When I'm certified as a functional medicine practitioner, as a trauma healer, as a breath worker, as a somatic coach, as a life coach, an NLP master practitioner, I have all of these tools and I want them all in one program. But as I say, I've ordered it in a way where it's going to give you the best results. So just modules 1, 2, 3 alone, life-changing. Add in modules 4 and 5. You'll be a new human. Everything else gets to be a benefit on top, right? So we have trainings. And then what we also have is like workbook, so you can like look back and refer back to things rather than having to like make loads of notes, right? So where I'm actually giving you advice of what to do, I'm giving you like, so here we're talking about balancing your blood sugar to regulate your cortisol levels, and then nutrients that we want to like heal the adrenals. As you say, it's a 21-page handout, so you can just like download that onto your phone or onto a device of your choice, and you don't have to like make loads of notes, right? You've got the handouts there for you as well. So hopefully that was helpful, and I hope to see you inside.